Welcome to CosmoFab. This is a automation base builder style game that is focused on mining and production. So, we have got ourselves a command center over here, a control center. This is going to be our base of operations. It's going to be where we store a whole bunch of resources. Don't worry about this too much. It's also where we can deploy some construction bots, which is actually what I am going to do. I start with 4. I'm going to get them all deployed into the waiting slots. That is going to allow us to build some buildings. So, what else can we do? Well, we have this thing. This is the Plexa. It is a spaceship. There we go. We can launch it out of here, and we can use it to explore the world. Now, there is like a sort of like rough tutorial thing. Oh, there we go. Some resource deposits. What have we got? We've got some rock. That looks all like rock, to be honest. But yeah, we've got a rough little tutorial, which we will be mostly sort of following, but there is quite a lot of text, and honestly, I don't think the tutorial does a very good job of introducing you to the concepts, so I'll do my very best to explain what is going on. So yeah, just exploring the world. We have a limited amount of energy. As you can see, that yellow bar over there dictates... Oh, okay, that's something. What is that? That's a hydrogen vent. Okay, fine. Insufficient energy. We'll head on back to base. I've done this on purpose, so ideally, we can get a little bit more intel as we go. We've got an iron vein over there. That's good. That is intel that we absolutely categorically need. Okay, thank you. Okay, the main pipe. The way that this game works and the way that automation works in this game is kind of interesting. So basically, everything needs to be connected to the control center. So in order to do that, we can build ourselves some main pipe. The main pipe can be connected up to these four little edges over here. As you can see, we will deploy our construction robots to go and build them. That is great. And now, officially, we have got ourselves some main pipe. I think this is kind of cool, actually. I like the way that this sort of works. From there, we're going to be building a printer. There we go, which is grand. And basically, everything that we build needs to be a tile or two away from the main pipe, for reasons which will become clear in just a second. We can configure the printer, which I will absolutely do. Come on. There we go. That's not the printer. That's the printer. Fantastic. Configure you to make iron bars. That's great. All we need is iron ore. Output iron bars. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yep, you are turned on, but you are not connected yet. Don't worry. Now, it's time to talk pipes. I know we just built the main pipe, but it's time to build little pipes. These are logistics pipes, and what we need to do is we need to build 2 of them. One to be inputting resources to the printer, and one to be exporting resources to the printer. And then, from there, all we need to do is click on this specific module and say, hey, we want to export iron ore up to the printer, and we will take the iron ore back, which is grand. Item output, brilliant. Okay, let's go and mine some iron ore then. I'm trying to not get too bogged down in quite a lot of text, which you can do in this game. Thankfully, I should be able to... Am I able to mine this resource? I should be able to. What about this? Oh, let's go and mine this resource, which I know I definitely can. There we go. Okay, so we mine the resource. It's going to cost me a little bit of energy on my thingy. But look at that. Resources transported directly back into the printer, which is grand. Durability is at 100. Do I need power? I think I might need power over here. That's not a problem at all. Let's build ourselves the utility pole. Brilliant. We'll build that. We'll slam that down right about there. We'll go and get that built. And what do you know? Look at that. Job's a good one. We are off to the races, and we are now producing iron bars. Very, very handy indeed. The only troublesome aspect of all of this is that I need my Plexa to be actively mining, and yep, as you can see, it's going to run out of energy. Not regularly, but it's going to run out. It's going to run out regularly enough that it is going to be a little bit annoying. So what have we got over here? We've got stone, 20 iron ore that is stored in the structure, so that's fine, not too bad. Right, we've mined the iron ore, we've constructed a utility pole, we've placed a utility pole, which is grand. Game wants me to mess around with the assembler module here, which is use the Plexa to explode the surrounding area, mine exposed iron, exposed tungsten. Okay, fine. Select and add the assembler module. Let's do it. Okay, assembler module. So we build that. And then that gives me the opportunity to build some stuff here. What do we got? Energy, transformer, liquid extractor. Nice. Okay, so this is literally... Yeah, so this is... That's iron ore, and then that's tungsten ore. Okay, so that's going to allow me to build the utility pole. We actually start with enough of them. We start with 9. We've got a technology research center. We've got a liquid extractor. We've got a printer. We've got loads of main pipes here, utility poles, and we don't have any concrete walls or indeed any other turrets at the moment, but that's okay. That is just worth considering. It is worth having resources available to us. What is this? Exposed iron ore vein? Exposed tungsten vein. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's mine a little bit of tungsten, then we'll go back to mining a little bit of iron. But either way, that is how we are going to be producing some of our basic buildings, and in fact, we can actually deploy some more assembler modules. There's also storage modules that I guess will increase our total storage of resources. That's maybe something that we want to do in the future. But for now, I'm not actually that bothered. Okay, looking good. Produce pipes. If you're low on regular pipes, you can build them. Yep, we're okay with that. Now, extracting tar. We need to find a tar pit. I have absolutely no idea what a tar pit looks like. Put it this way, I don't think that I have found one so far. It doesn't look like... Maybe that down there? Maybe that's a tar pit over there? Let's let the machine... What else can we do? You can move. Plasma thruster, return to control center, return to maintenance bay, attack mode, defense mode. I've not seen any enemies, that's the other thing. Not seen any other enemies. It's rather annoying that it takes such a long time to charge up. But let's let it charge up, and then let's go and explore down south, I guess. Right, we're fully juiced. Let's freaking go. I did forget, actually. We can, yeah, stick it in 3 times speed. Right, so is this tar? It does kind of look like tar, doesn't it? I mean, let's see. No, I mean, if we can't build a liquid extractor here, I guess it's not tar. Okay, no matter. Let's press on then. Let's do a little bit more exploration and see if we can try and find ourselves a tar pit. You know what? I think it actually is a tar pit, but I think we might not be able to... We might not be able to build... Oops, stop. We might not be able to build it until we get the main pipe nearby. Yeah, because we can... Oh, yeah, we can build it on the edge of the... On the edge of the pit. Right, yeah, so the little pipe needs to face downwards. Okay, that's fine. That's good to know. Let's get you deployed over here. So, we need to connect it up to the main pipes so the extracted resource is delivered to the control center. That is fine, but also could turn out to be a little bit problematic because I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough resource to do this. Can I even build down? Oh, I need to get a pipe intersection. I need more main pipe. Right, I'm gonna need to get some more main pipe. Let's get another one of these installed, and let's change you around. So, main pipe is literally just iron ore. Well, that's good. That's real good. Let's get, like, 20. Sure. And then let's get you to go and continue to mine out over there. The real question that I have is, how am I going to do a corner? How am I going to do a corner here? So we can build down this way, right? Or I guess across the top, but sure, we'll just go down. Do I have to build across like that? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Cancel. Cancel task. Dismantle. Delete. Fine. Delete will do. Yeah. So I think we only need to get resources into the pipe. I don't think we need to get resources moved anywhere else. Let's go and nab a power cable as well. So let's do that. We've got 9 of these things to use. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Yeah, let's not worry about it. So I'm presuming that we're literally just going to be outputting tar. That's great. Okay, so that's the resource that we need. That is fantastic. We've got a little bit of construction to be done, but that's fine. You go mine exposed iron vein. I need to automate this process. I absolutely categorically need to automate this process. It is not good enough that it's not automated right now. So we're clearly going to need to do that. But I don't have the ability to do it. In fact, I don't have that many buildings. But one of the buildings that I do have is a technology research center, which we're going to be deploying pretty soon. Don't worry. Right, have I got the amount of pipe to make this work? I think we do. Great. Right, you're going to go back to base. That's fine. Let's go and extend. There we go. Can I can need to do this with 2. Yeah, I'm going to need to do this with 2. That's very annoying. Okay, well, whatever. We can also see there's little power cabling that runs between all of these different things. That's very nice. And what do you know? There we go. We are extracting tar. That is what we like to see. Okay, are you able to extract directly from here? I think we should be able to, right? I hope so. It might need to come out of the backside. That's what I'm currently thinking. Okay. If tar comes out the backside, then that is problematic, because it means that we'll have to build up and across this way. I don't think that we can do corners. Yeah, okay. So that is literally the output section. Gosh darn it. That is annoying on so many levels. That's fine. Right, well, we need to rework this. The only question is, am I going to get these resources back? Demolish? No, I'm not. So, if I can't... See, if I can't... Let me try. Let me try doing that. In fact, no, just literally do one. Do one. I don't think I can go around corners. I don't think... Yeah, that's just a bridge, so that doesn't allow me to do it. I think I might be able to unlock corners at some point later, but that is clearly not something that I have the capability to do now. Right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring this out this way. This is a little bit of a faff, but that's okay. We'll make it happen. I'm also going to go into the structure here and get another 20 bits of pipe. I'm going to get some more of this stuff as well. Some more basic pipe, which is actually really quite decent, because we get a good amount of pipe for the ratio there. There we go, main pipe. Yep, keep it going. And literally just connect that up there. Okay. I think that is fine. And you know what? The great thing is we can go into 3 times speed to get the job done just that little bit quicker. So it's a little bit of an annoyance there, but you know what? It's fine. Let's go and mine some stone whilst we're out here. That seems absolutely grand. And let's go and get that all built. Okay, what's next? Produce silicon. Silicon is produced at the next step. Construct an additional printer, then connect power to establish a silicon production line. Okay, well, if we've already got power in this vicinity anyway, I'm thinking that we might as well build it over here. There we go. We've got the perfect amount of resources to make this work. How on earth do we produce silicon? I guess we will find out. Well, looks like silicon. That, maybe? Okay, so that is literally just tar. It's literally just tar in. We go... Which one's tar? That's tar. Fantastic. Amazing. Okay, so that is working like an absolute dream. Little bit of a faff to get started there, but that's okay. This game really, really, really likes right angles. Like, very, very much likes right angles. Right, we are producing silicon. That is great. If you're low on printers, produce them in the control center. Produce a printer using stone. Sure, we'll install a new one, and we will produce ourselves. What's a printer? This one here? So that is stone, iron ore, and tungsten ore. Yeah, let's go and get some more iron ore. There's pretty much no reason why we should not always be mining with our Plexa. That's good. Right, so we will produce a printer. That is probably going to be required for the next objective there. Let's do, I don't know, let's do 4 printers. That seems like a reasonable number. We don't really need that much stone to make it happen either, so okay, maybe I lied. Maybe we did need a bit more stone than I anticipated, but hey-ho. Right, construct a technology research center. Cool. That is absolutely great. That is what I want to build. Looks like there's lots of inputs, lots of outputs. So let's build you right about there. Let's place it, sure, adjacent to the main pipe. Research in the technology center requires research materials. Research materials use T1 materials, so let's produce it. Okay. Do we want to build them in the stock section by selecting in the assembler? Producing T1 requires cylinders and coils. Cylinders require iron bars and silicon. Coils require iron bars and tungsten wire. Iron bars and silicon are already being produced. That's true. Now you need to produce tungsten wire. Tungsten wire can be produced in the printer. Right, video game. Okay, so this is the problem with the tutorial, right? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. There's some enemies over here? Okay. They're like little weevil things. Right, I don't love that. I also have no way to defend against them other than by using my ship at the moment. Right, well, that is fine. We dispensed with that quite quickly. So, let's do some tungsten processing. Let's get basic pipe in, basic pipe out, and of course we're going to have to queue up some additional basic pipe. Not much, though. Just a little bit. There we go. And let's go tungsten, which is this one, I think. Tungsten ore. Yep. And select you. Which one's tungsten? Tungsten wire. No. Tungsten wire. Yeah, it was tungsten wire. So, also, the other problem is that half the tutorial is occluded whenever I try and, like, look at this stuff. So what did I need? I needed cylinders and coils. That's a cylinder, and that's a coil. Well, let's do this. Let's install our last module. I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to install more modules, but that's fine. Make 10. I could just click this button and that makes 10, but hey, whatever. Right. Cylinders and coils, great. We're making them both. Iron bars and silicon already been produced. Tungsten wire, construct an additional printer, great. Produce cylinders and coils using the assembler module. We're doing it. Connect pipes and power the technology center. Yep, we will do that like so. Okay, good. And give me some basic pipe. Give me 2 basic pipes in. I'm assuming that we're going to need 2 basic pipes in, one for each resource. Let's go and get 10 more of these. It's good. Plexa, let's go and get you down to here. There we go. And connect the pipes. Make sure that it's powered. Supply them. And yeah, I think we can do this. Okay, so research objective we need to set. We need to go up to the technology tab, and it looks like there's quite a lot of technology that we can explore. So, we've got regular technology, I suppose. And what is it that the video game wants me to research? It's mining. Okay, this is quite extensive. Then we've also got biology. Okay, so biology is basically based on kills, and that's why we got a little bit of biology research. Then we've got material research as well. I have absolutely no idea how we're going to get that, but, you know, that's a problem for a future potato. For now, mining. Yes, I would like this. Research materials, information processing, and it's going to give me a miner bot station and a miner bot. Yes, please, that is great. So, let's get that sorted, and then let's go and supply that and that. Yep. So, is this just going to work? Connect pipes to power the research center, supply the research materials. Oh, we need to craft research materials. Do we craft them at a... Hold on, do we craft them at a thingy here? Research materials. Yeah, okay, so research materials T1. We do craft them here. It looks like we don't craft them in a printer. That's fine. So yoink that in there. As many as we possibly can. Ditch this. Set it to research materials. Also, looks like research materials T2. That is... Sorry, not research materials T2. This is material research. So that is how I'm going to be able to get the pink progress. That's cool. Right, ditch that, and then yoink that in there, yoink that in there. Beautiful. Do I need to reset? Oh, flippin' heck, I need to reset that. That's annoying. Well, whatever the case, we're now making some progress, so that's great. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, mining is done very, very quickly, and that's going to give me some new bits of kit to explore. A miner bot station. Facility that operates miner bots for extracting ores from the surface. Yes, please. A million times yes. I would like that a lot. Okay, so presumably... Yeah, this has got an output slot that I need to be careful of. Right, so we build that over there. You obviously are not able to build a miner bot. Let's go and take this out here. Let's go get what is it? Miner bot station. Yeah, do I have the resources for that? No, I do not. That's fine. Let's go and do a little bit of extraction here. And then we'll do a little bit of extraction over there. So tungsten is now starting to backlog. Fantastic. I'm really hoping that I don't have to worry about this for too long. There we go. I think my supply of tungsten should be enough to carry me through here. It might not be, but that's okay. Okay, research technology, construct a miner bot station. Yes, miner bot stations extract resources exposed in the surface. That is exposed. Yeah, so I guess these are the veins, right? So these are veins that are underground. So presumably, we're going to have the opportunity to get those veins exposed at some point. Produce a miner bot station. Oh, yeah, and we need to produce the miner bots as well. Also, I think I'm going to have to just temporarily stop you from exporting tungsten. And stop you from exporting iron ore, because otherwise I'm never going to have enough resources to get both of this done. There we go. Fantastic. That's all we need. So, literally just one miner bot station will be fine. That's good. And then how do we make miner bots? I presume that we will make miner bots through here as well. Defense, concrete wall, bullets, shells. Ah, there we go. Miner bot. Very simple. Very, very simple bit of kit. Okay, I like it. And this definitely has the exit up in the correct direction. That's fantastic. What do I need to do? I'm almost to the point where I'm fully automated. This is good, but we're not quite there yet. Right. Up here. And up there. Great. What do I need? I need X number of miner bots. We can have 4 miner bots here, so it seems to me like a good idea to get 4 miner bots. And then let's go and get you deployed to go and do some tungsten. And then let's also queue up some more main pipe building. There we go. Like 10 bits. You know what? 20 bits of main pipe, actually. We've got loads and loads of iron ore. Not loads of iron ore. We've got loads and loads of iron ingots. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, this is all looking really good. We're gonna also probably need to get some more utility poles as well. I'm curious, like, what can I... Like, I can make different things in the printer. I'll cancel that. Yeah, so I can only make these refined materials here. So it's not a huge selection that we have in the 3D printer, but we've got to... I'm sure we'll have the ability to unlock other stuff. I was going to say, the music has changed, and therefore I'm sure that I'm under attack. And indeed I am. Thank goodness for audio cues. Well, good. Go to work. Right, we've taken one little bit of damage. That's not fatal. Far from it. There we go. Ditch that. Build 10. Fantastic. Refill that in, and then that will also get filled in there. So that's good. Okay, next thing that I need to solve is the conundrum of the electricity out here. So let's get 3 of those. Is that going to be... I just don't have enough. That's flipping annoying, but that's fine. Let's build 2 of them. Yeah, see, I feel like I have low quantities of everything that I can't actually do much at the moment. Let's get these miner bots assigned. And then, let's see. What's the issue here? Power supply, durability. Oh, do I need to set a target? Let's set a target of iron ore for now. Right, so you can only have one target. Worth noting, absolutely worth noting, it's not going to slow me down. Not at all. Right, construct a miner bot station. I'm going to call that a win. Construct an assembler. Yeah, intermediate materials such as research materials T1 are required continuously, and the control center's assembler module has limited production capacity. Yes, absolutely agree. So, manufacturing 1. Manufacturing 1 is what we're looking for. That is this bit of kit right here. Yeah, I'm going to throw... Oh, can we research it right now? Oh, apparently we've got the materials to make it happen. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. That's great. So, Assembler Mark 1, basic item assembly facility. This is where the fun is going to begin, I think. This is really, really good. So, how do I make said machine? Where is it? This one here. Assembler Mark 1. Yeah, fine, actually. Not a problem. The concrete wall. Okay, I take it back. That might be a problem. Concrete wall is made from concrete. Concrete is made from tar and coal, I think. Right, you know what? Let's get a printer out here. Let's get the 3 printers that I have deployed. Sure. There's pretty much no reason not to. Right, then we're going to go here, in, out, in, out. Just to make things a little bit more challenging for myself, I thought, you know what, let's change around. Let's change around the areas that we have importing and outputting resources. Right, so it's going to go there. It's going to go there. Let's get this up at the top. Fine, tungsten ore. Brilliant. And that's going to give me tungsten bar, which is needed for something. Can't remember what. So you have 2 inputs. You have 2 inputs. This is interesting. Hold on. Let's make concrete here. Because, yeah, we need 2 inputs and an output. So you need to be doing tar. Then we're also going to need to connect up this here. Is that what we're going to have to do? I think that's what we're going to have to do until we unlock the ability to do right angles or anything like that. Right, so ditch that. Get some more bits of this. Great, concrete walls. Fine. Concrete was just stone, yeah? Stone and tar. So you are now on tar. You know what? Don't do tar. Do that for now so that we can get rid of the tar. I'm going to go and... What are you doing over here? Ugh, bummer. I'm low on juice. It's the worst possible situation. Yeah, run out of energy. Fine, go back to base. We'll sort you out. Okay, so you are now going to do concrete. You do concretes. You've got the tar. You can do tungsten bars because you're in the okay position to do it. So that becomes tungsten ore. Yep. That's great. So you can just work in perpetuity, I guess. No big deal there. Iron bars, we can actually restore to production over here. Yep, got no issues doing that either. That's great. And then, where does that leave us? Nope. Select that. It's good. Where does that leave us? It leaves us needing concrete walls, which we are able to make as soon as we get a little bit of stone, which we now should be able to get. Go and mine that over there. Brilliant. Also, can I repair these things? I think I can repair them. One of these buttons down here. Not immediately obvious what it is that we need to do to repair stuff, but that's okay. You need to have stone as an output. There we go. And what do you know? Our 3D printer, or I guess it's just a printer, but I suppose it is in 3 dimensions. Well, not in a literal sense. This game is in 2 dimensions, so it's a 2D printer. We'll use our 2D printer in order to get concrete. And then we will use this to build walls. As many walls as we can. And then we'll start building some assemblers. And I need 4 assemblers. Sure. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So. I'm just figuring out the best way to do this. Like, what do we want to be building in what specific locations? You know, stuff like the basics, like the main pipe. Yeah, that's probably pretty important. Concrete and whatnot we're doing inside. Yeah, research materials. I do need research materials, but how do I need to be able to have more degrees of freedom. That's what I think I'm coming to the swift conclusion of. So let's go like that. And then I think we'll get this in there. This in there. So I think what we want to do is we want to make the basic things over here, right? And by basic, I literally mean transport belts. Transport belts. And I think that'll do for the transport belt front. We need iron bars up. We need iron bars up. That is so simple. And then we also need... You are annoyingly complicated. You're pretty simple. Anybody else got any simple things? Yeah, maybe we disassemble these. Yeah, see, I can dismantle. I can dismantle and take it back. That's something that I should probably have done earlier, but that's okay. Right, dismantle those as well. And dismantle that. Or cancel the task, because it's not even built yet. Okay, so that's going to give me iron. That's great. We can build 10 more defensive walls. That's fantastic. Iron bars. Are we still making iron bars? We are still making iron bars, but they are not being built fast enough. Let's go and yoink some more of this. That's good. Produce and place 3 assemblers. Yeah, see, I don't have an issue with the assemblers, but I just am really struggling to think how I'm going to manage to do this without any right angles. Can I unlock some better logistics? Is that a thing that I can do? Warehousing, construction base, material processing, pressure control, liquid extraction, logistics, advanced logistics. Will this give me pipe distributor, pipe tunnel, main pipe intersection? Maybe? Maybe? There's also another alternative. Maybe I'm just missing how to do this. It could be possible that I can already build... No, I don't think I can build... Oh, I literally just need to rebuild this on here in order to get a corner. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Oh, nice. Okay, well that makes things marginally easier. It just means that I have to... just means that I have to be a little bit more careful about where we place our buildings. But that's fine. So for stuff like this, can I do the same with the main pipe actually? I don't think so. I think the main pipe is kind of main for a reason. Whatever the case. So, what do I want to be building here? I mean, sure. Let's start the process of building the cylinders. Great. We'll get up, up, down. So we have to place this first, then we convert it, and then we get it to come down. Okay, so that's how it works. So the ingredients for this are iron, silicon. Cool. And then we also need to get... I've kind of screwed the pooch on that one a little bit, haven't I? It's fine. Assembler. Yep, nice little bit of space there. Cool. Up, up, across, down, down. That's it. Okay, so it's just a little bit more finicky. That is fine. Let's get the other components here. So we'll get iron and tungsten. Here we go. Tungsten wire. That's good. So that's at least going to be part of the solution there. Let's get a couple of these out of there. Yeah, we are absolutely... We have loads and loads of iron ore. We got iron ore coming out the wazoo from what I can see, but we are just not able to build enough. There we go. And yes, I know we're being attacked. but I need iron ore. There we go. Okay, go deal with them. Nice. I think this is my base health. I think I've got plenty of health. So that's kind of nice. Good to know. We're still under attack. That's okay. We will deal with it. Excellent. Good job, everyone. Any more attack vectors? No, looks like I'm okay. Don't know where the enemies are coming from. We need to investigate that. That is for sure something that we need to do. Right, another assembler. So let's go and make... Let's go and... Also, this belt can change now that we know that we can input from different sides here. Let's go up, up, down, down, down. Sure. And then this. And then this. How's that looking? That's not looking too bad. Okay, I'm just taking my time, just getting the stuff all sorted. We'll get that done as well. I'm gonna get another assembler. I kind of don't want to build things too far away. I'm gonna try and maybe build things a little bit closer here. In, out, down, down. And then you are gonna make me some utility poles. Yep. So we need iron ore, tungsten ore. I'm having a blast so far. This is real good. This is real good. Okay, tungsten ore. I'm not expecting that we would have a lot of tungsten ore. That's fine, though. Let's go and get another one of these miner bot stations. Make sure that we've got the output up in the correct direction. Let's get that up there. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to make a couple of miner bot stations. Miner bot stations. Let's get 2. Because I need stone as well. Let's go and grab a whole bunch of tungsten ore, which is absolutely going to get swallowed up by all of the different processes that I've got across the factory. But you know what? We'll make it work. There we go. Good. And we also needed a bit of stone, didn't we? Yeah. All right, let me go and collect a bunch of tungsten, a bunch of stone, and then let's automate this. And then actually, since we're already so close over here, we are going to automate stone as well. Probably only need to expand just a little bit there, because now we can use curved belts. I'm just going to belt this right up into there. Although, to be fair, there's no real reason not to do that. Costs the same, I think, doesn't it? The basic pipe and the main pipe. Ironically, but that's fine. Right, construct an assembler. I think we're going to call that a win. Power generation. Wind power conversion technology. Okay, give me a sec, video game, to get all of the ducks in a row on this here. Right, so we should have tungsten ore accumulating just a little bit. And that is kind of the case. No, you know what? It's clearly not. We need to pause our tungsten ore outputs. I need to sort this out. Right. One more there. And then go mine some stone. Right, the stone is being mined as we speak. That should be enough to get me a good couple. I think I actually maybe want to get a few more just to overproduce just a little bit, you know? Seems like a sensible thing to do. Miner bot stations. That's a construction bot station, Potato, you idiot. I don't need that. I need a flippin' miner bot station. Okay, well, you know what? Now I've got some construction bot stations. I don't think I need any more construction bots. We are fine for construction bots at the moment. Like, we're building so rarely because we just don't have the resources. But I think once we get tungsten extracted, once we get stone extracted, we're gonna be absolutely cooking here. It's great. Right, so that's gonna go right in there. No, actually. Cancel that. It can't go in there. 'Cause otherwise we're gonna have no distance between the main, what do you call it? The main thing and the main thing. The main pipe and the building. Right, miner bot station. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Let's go and get you to go and mine tungsten over here. Amazing. And then we will also queue up some miner bots. I really hope that I don't have to sort of flick around anymore after this. Good. I need like 10. Yeah. That's good. That's nice. Why are we not building this? Oh, because I've already got 2. Well, that's fine. Right, let's get you assigned with some miner bots. Great. Set the target. And then away we go. Brilliant. You need, of course, to be powered, but I think I should have... Yeah, I've got 15. Look at that. I've got 15 of these things now. Will that work? Please work. Please work. No, you gosh darn fool. Well, that will work. Yeah, I think it does. Yes, it's working great. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Let's go. Oh, I can literally just click that button and it'll work. That's what we like to see. Okay, get to work. Get to work on the stone, please. Amazing. Amazing. So there's plenty of room for expansion over here. But you know what? That is great. You know what? I'm going to keep this bit. I'm going to keep this area. I had to turn off stone. I had to turn off... there we go. Tungsten. There's also tungsten over here for the utility cable things. And there was also tungsten over here. Great. Well, that's looking pretty darn good. And are we manufacturing coils here? No, we are not, but now we should be. That's great. And we need to be manufacturing research materials like so. Brilliant. Okay, now we have a factory. This is working. This is legitimately working. That's great. So, defensive capabilities. Yeah, I think we're probably going to want some form of defensive capabilities now. Also, can we repair stuff? Copy, paste. It's good. Switch power grid, show power grid. Find details. Cancel task. Quick build. Clear pipe. Maybe we can't repair. Maybe repairing is not a thing that we can do. Durability is at 84%. Okay, alright, fine. Well, maybe we can't repair. Or maybe we need some technology to repair. Speaking of technology, what's next on the list? It's actually power. So, I can see the grid by pressing the H button. Power supply ratio is now in a bad place. We are consuming more power than we are using. So we produce 1.2, and we're consuming more than 1.2. Hold on. Yeah, I was going to say, I hear the music that has changed. That's something that we want to address. Also, these are new enemies here. These are spitters of some form or another. That's okay, though. We can handle this. Keep on attacking the main pipe. That's A-okay with me. But I do want to get defenses sorted. I literally just remarked on that. Right, go back to base. Gonna try and make sure that you're charged up whenever we go. So, what did I say? Power? Power. Base defense. I absolutely want base defense. Thermal power, wind power. Yeah, let's go and get wind power. So what is that gonna unlock for me? Energy processing unlocks a transformer, unlocks the concrete wall. Okay. Thought I already had the concrete wall. But it's going to unlock the wind generator. Facility that converts kinetic energy of wind into electricity. Great. That's what we like to see. This is looking good. This is looking pretty darn great, to be honest. I am happy with this. And in fact, we're about to get, if I speed things up, we're about to get wind completely sorted. Amazing. That is superb. So, wind generator. I would like to build a wind generator. How resource intensive is it to build a wind generator, I wonder? You know what? Let's go and build 10 of these. And then let's build 10 of these. Because I just think I'm going to need some more assemblers, right? I'm absolutely categorically going to need some more assemblers. So let's just get ahead of the curve. And just go do that. Right, energy is wind generation. Let's see. Concrete wall, actually already ahead of your video game. We're making concrete wall. The transformer, I think I can actually make the transformer, you know? So that's the new bit of kit that I unlocked. So we don't technically have any coils at the moment. That's because they're being put out onto the belt. They're being put out onto the belt over here. But if we just stop this main pipe from exporting coils for just a sec, then we should be okay. It just takes quite a long time in order to make them. But we do have a perfectly good ratio of them all coming through, so that's actually quite nice. So how many wind generators am I going to need? I feel like I'm going to need more than I think. Let's go and queue up 10. Queue up another 10 as well, because I think it's going to be it's a ratio of 2 to 1, right? 6 concrete walls. There we go. We need lots more walls. In fact, we need like oodles of walls. Maybe it's worth me getting... Maybe it's worth me getting a wall manufacturing facility. Yeah, and that's pretty easy to do because it's literally just concrete. Like, we know the recipe for that. So we just have one up, one down. There we go. And then maybe we want to deploy said walls. Maybe that is what we should do. Concrete. Yep. And then... concrete walls. Fantastic. Okay, so that's going to help out. That's going to help out quite a lot, actually, I think. Should make assembly of everything just that little bit easier. We're still making a whole bunch of assemblers, which I think is the right thing to do, for sure. We're still making a bunch of coils, which is fine. Coils might need to be... We might need to make more. We may very well need to make more, and if we do, then we do. I will adjust accordingly. I will adjust accordingly. Is there any other research we want to do? I feel like we've got plenty of research points, or whatever they're called. Research vases. Digging unlocks the digger. Basic mining facility for extracting ores underground. I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet at all. Material research, warehousing, base construction. Let's go defenses. Let's go and do base defense. So that would unlock the gun turret, which I presume is the basic turret. Let's research this sucker. Let's just do it. Unlocks the iron bullet. I'm absolutely going to need the iron bullet. That is fine. Right, so, wind generators, yes. Everything is very, very slow at the moment. I know. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to fix it. Where do I want my wind generation capacity to be? Can't have it too near by the looks of things. Sure. There. And there. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll just throw it around, see if that makes any difference. Looks like the wind is coming from the south. That's fine. Total power output. Great. That's much better. That is way better. All we basically want to see, right, is yellow line versus purple line. Yellow line needs to be larger. That's what it is. And look at that. Now we are starting to see some... And we're starting to see some improvements there. There's some massive speed improvements happening, which is very, very nice. Okay. I am not displeased about this at all. This is all looking great, to be honest. Yeah, there's definitely a proximity issue. See, if I put this down here, am I gonna get stung by that? I feel like a big wall across the bottom is not a bad idea. It's gonna give my bots something to do. It's gonna give my construction bots quite a lot to do. And to be fair, I don't think we really have free walls yet. No, because we've still got a bunch of assemblers queued up, which is fine. Neither here nor there. Just is what it is. But let's... I've got 4 more to make. What do I need more of? I need more concrete walls, and the concrete walls are being consumed by the assembler. Or they were being consumed by the assembler, and now they're going to be consumed by, you know, actual construction of the base defenses. That's fine, though. I'm going to build some gun turrets. I want to explore the world and see what's going on. So maybe battery capacity. Yeah, I think we maybe do this. Let's queue this research up. I don't currently have the ability to produce the purple research cubes. But I will. So place, place, place. Okay, so that's fine. Here we go. And down here. What do you need? Literally just tungsten and iron. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Let's go tungsten. Tungsten there. I need to make sure that my ratios are not too out of whack. I don't really care. Yeah, don't really care about the ratios in general. I'm not going to end up overdoing it. Like overdoing it on the analytical side, but I need to make sure that I'm producing enough iron. That's basically the main thrust of what I'm trying to say. So if this number goes up or goes down will depend on whether or not I build more stuff. Concrete seems like we're, yeah, not in a great place for concrete, but that's okay. That's probably because there is just a massive backlog of all of the wall stuff that needs to get built. And in fact, yeah, it's because all of our walls are being slowly but surely consumed. Fine. Okay, great. Look at that. Purple research is now officially happening. That is great. We can get the job done over here. Research materials. Ah, can I not? Maybe I can't do that. Hold on. Maybe I need to get a different facility to do purple research. That's a little bit surprising. Okay, so I can only hold one tier 1 research material in here at once. No matter. Go dismantle that. And go out here. How on earth do I make a technology center? I have absolutely no idea what this is. A semiconductor? Right? I guess I'll make a semiconductor then. I've not made one of these before. How hard can it be? Get 10 of them. And get 2 research labs. Maybe just in case we need one for biology as well. Sure. Throw that down. This is taking a long time. The concrete process is yeah, it's slow. Right, let's maybe speed things up. By speed things up, I don't actually mean like literally speed up any of my processes. I mean literally just speed up time so that we can try and get some research done. In order to explore. You know what? I can take a technology research 2. Maybe I want that. A power conversion. It's going to unlock a motor. It's going to be slightly better. Light refraction. Component that focuses light. We'll go research that then, I guess. Advanced logistics. Pipe distributor that consolidates or splits logistics for transport. See, that's going to allow me to get stuff further away from the main pipe. So that would be good. That would be good. Power conversion. That's also going to unlock the motor. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Food for thought. Food for thought, but not necessarily a super high priority. Let's finish off this massive wall, which has so far been slightly the bane of my existence, because it has delayed just about everything else. But that's good. I feel like we're in a good place. Let's get you doing this. There we go. And now we are back. We are back to, there we go, technology center, assembling. Great. And do I need some power over here? I think I do. There we go. Power. And are we going to work? Light refraction is done. Huh. Hold on. Where is this consumed, actually? Where is material research consumed? I don't know where... I don't know where this is consumed. I am really not sure. So yeah, it says that we can increase this, but it doesn't look like we can do the research in the technology center. Okay, so that I thought that would change to purple if I saw that changed, but huh. Okay, I'm not sure how we do material research. That is fine. It could be a bit of tech on the tech tree. Material research 1 unlocks the materials research 1. Yeah. Yeah, but how do I research said technologies? Ah, it is here. Look at that. I knew it. Material research. Let's go and do that. Plexa maintenance bay. Okay, don't hate that. Unlocks the radar. I would absolutely love all of that, to be honest. You know what? This is fine. All we've done is... There we go. Just go dismantle this. All we have done is created another area where we can do research, and we can do it at a decent pace. And you know what? Let's get yet another one of these down. Go. Goods. Outputs. Some of those. Output some of those. And what do you know? We're going to be able to triple our research speed now. Okay, so nothing ventured, nothing gained. I feel like we didn't lose much at all during that little exchange. We're still going to have the production capacity for research materials, so that is great. And we can now make some nice little progress on this research objective. So that is good. However, I have only 5 concrete walls, and we have not yet made any weapons, which I am kind of keen to try and do. So let's see if we can try and make a gun turret. Yeah, again, concrete walls, letting everybody down. I think we need to do something about that. We need to do something about it. I'm also going to start assembling printers. Material research has been completed. Great. So that unlocks the Materials Research Center. Let's plonk that down over there. Materials Research Center. It can't be that different from the regular Materials Center. The regular Research Center. Surely not. Yeesh. Okay, kind of is. Iron Wall. We do not have that capability yet. Well, we'll come back to it. Don't worry. We'll come back to it. So we need Construction Base 2. Let's go and get Plexa Maintenance. And then let's get Biosensing. Yeah, anything for a little bit more intel would be great. I'm going to make... I probably don't even need to make printers, to be honest. Let's just make them in here. I'm just going to make, like, 50. Sure. So that'll keep... I mean, that will give me more printers than I possibly will ever need. And they're just basic materials anyway. But the point of doing this is that I wanted to get concretes. I wanted to do this, this. Great. Let's get stone. Have I screwed the pooch on that? I have. Let's take that out. Redo it. And tar. Amazing. Okay. That's good. So that's going to double my concrete output, which means that I'm going to have more walls to play around with, which is great, because I need to basically build a massive wall around my entire operation, which I am swiftly coming to the conclusion that I'm going to have to do. Are we out of... Oh, we absolutely are out of material packs T1, because I do not... I stopped making them because I needed coils in the main base. That's daft, honestly. How's my power looking? Yep. Total power supply is... Total power output, total power consumption. It's at 100%. It is occasionally dropping below. Total power output, current power output. Okay, if I need to get that changed, then we will. If I need to build more power production facilities, we will. Right. I have just built the Plexa maintenance bay. Let's see if I can try and do that. Okay, music has changed. Okay, not that much, apparently. Plexa maintenance bay. Let's build you over here. I have absolutely no idea how we build this thing. I also have got some turrets. Great. That is looking real swell. Let's not worry about that. And instead, let's see what we need for... Ooh, that's the radar, by the way. Plexa maintenance bay. It's flipping iron walls. Let's maybe do the iron walls. I think that's through here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's make it happen. So that looks like we're going to need something more than iron in order to build the iron walls, which is rather ironic, but there we go. Okay, so there's quite a lot that I'm trying to do all at once here, which is fine. We can make it happen. Let's do another one of these bad boys. Ironically, I am pretty desperate for some more stone right now. So, let's do that. And that. I love this main pipe method, by the way. I think this is pretty darn cool. Right here. Fill with miner bots. Out of stock. It's okay. Set a target. Set that one as a target. Can at least get going. Can at least get going with that. That's fine. So printers. We got loads and loads of printers coming out the flipping wazoo here. We've got gun turrets that are ready. We don't need any more wind generation, so let's get that removed. Iron walls. So, this is steel. Sorry, iron beams. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. That's literally just refined iron. Like, not even. We could make that... What do we think? Right over here? Kind of cutting myself off from a bunch of usable space. But you know what? I don't think I'm that bothered. I think I'll just continue on. I will press on until I am stopped. Let's see. Okay, iron beam, great. I'm actually really glad that I don't have to do anything super complicated in order to get that up and running. Can I do a nice little copy-paste job? Structure copied. Paste structures. There we go. That's just the ticket. That is just the ticket. I am probably going to have to adjust this to go and do iron ore out. But happy to make that happen. Okay, it copied, but it didn't copy the recipe. That's rather irritating, but that's fine. And then you are going to come down here and make me iron walls. Great. We're going to go up. See, that should just work. I see, this is just... No. No, no. It's fine. It's fine. Right, recycle that. That's okay. So we go here. And then we can change it. Assembler goes in there. Yeah, belting feels a little bit funky to me. Oh, also, hold on, we're under attack. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. These suckers are just pummeling themselves on the wall. I actually kind of want to... Here we go. Go build this. Build this. And then this. Let's see if the turret works. I've not actually got any ammo for said turrets. Yeah, we have not made any bullets. Let's go and see if we can try and make some bullets then, I guess. What the heck is that? Coal? Well, I don't have coal. Well, we got a turret. We got a turret down there. And it looks like the turret, actually... Looks like the turret maintains persistent vision. So that's quite nice. Hydrogen vent over there. Did we have a coal deposit? Did we discover coal? I don't think we did. Go on a little bit of an explore there, Plex. That seems like a good idea. Also, we've got biosensing, so we should be doing something with the bio. Something with the bio for sure. Right, where were we? Yeah, so we need walls. And we need iron steel beams. Steel beams, sure. There we go. Okay, so that's going to make me some iron walls, which is going to be great. I need to figure out coal. Obtained from coal veins underground. Right. So that's what we call a problem. That's a tungsten vein. That's another tungsten vein. Oh, boy. Okay, so there are enemies there. That looks like their sort of like permanent base. Like a little sort of plant structure. That's okay. We can make that work. Yeah, what's the issue here? Okay, I guess we've capped out the maximum number of structures that we can have, or hold in our hands. It's fine. Let's build the Plex maintenance bay. Don't need any more of that. It's cool. Let's go and get... Oh yeah, the radar as well. So we've got the walls. Arithmetic units, memory units. We basically just need chips for that. So let's make that happen. Let's go and make... I tell you what, I should probably assemble chips here. I'm almost certain that we're going to be... Sorry, semiconductors. I'm almost certain that we're going to be needing these more often. There we go. Place it down straight, and then we'll adjust it. Just like so. Good. And so it's silicon and tungsten wire. Silicon, tungsten wire. Good. Very good. And we pop down a little juicer as well. Nice. Okay, are we looking good? Are we looking okay? How are we doing power-wise? Could be a little bit better. I might want to try and fix that. I very much want to try and fix that. So, let's get arithmetic units. Let's make 10. And then we don't need any more Plex maintenance space because we've already built it. Oh yeah, I need to put that to use. And then a memory unit, V1. Let's make another 10. And that'll probably get me enough to get one single... I'm assuming that I only need one radar, but I may very well need more. Right. What do you do? Can I get you to go and fly over here? Oh, look at that. Okay, it's nice. Facility for inspecting and preparing the Plex. Yeah, don't really know what it is that you do. You might need to be powered. That might be the crux of the issue. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's just like a little outpost. If we need to refuel or anything like that. So let's go and get a few more. There we go. A few more of these. A few more of these bad boys. Nice. Just a little bit more power. Okay, so we've got the maintenance bay. I'm probably going to deconstruct that and rebuild it at some point later on. That's no big deal. Radar. Yes, we have got ourselves a radar. Let's ditch this, and let's see if we can try and get... What was the other thing that I needed to build? Yeah, one of these. What is that? Processing unit. That's fine. Processing unit. Yep. Build 10 of them. I don't think we need that many, but we only need one of these, I think. Well, for now, we only need one of them. Can kind of just diddle on in the background. No big deal. Right. Nice. And then build that. And then that is my materials research center, which I have already built. And we'll get this to output. There we go. This to output my materials. Fantastic. Okay, great stuff. So now that's going to allow me to make some progress on the battery capacity and, well, a whole bunch of other stuff. In-flight mode change. Unlocks the in-flight mode change function. Plasma laser? Hell yeah. Brilliant. What can we do with this? Nothing. Doesn't look like we can do anything biology related at the moment. But that's so cool. That's so cool that we've got options. I am happy with that. That is really good. That is really, 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 really good. Okay, so what is next on the agenda? Warehousing. Let's go and get warehousing done. Sure. Seems like a no-brainer. Because we could probably do with backlogging some of our research packs. Both of our research packs, actually. That seems like a very good idea. I also need to find coal. Let's go and explore coal. I'm also going to need to get underground mining in order to get coal. For sure. Also, are we a little low on the old iron ore? No, looks like we got plenty of iron ore, actually. 10, 11 that we're holding in the base. As long as that number is holding steady, that's kind of okay. All right, a little bit of extra exploration. I can activate the plasma thrusters. Oh, lithium, coal. Right, job's a good one. Rock reserves. Okay, right. Well, that is. Oh, there's coal literally right... Okay, well, there's coal literally right there. So I don't even need to go that far. Well, that is fantastic. I am pretty desperate, honestly, to get bullets. I want to properly defend my operations. We can add modules to the gun turret as well. Okay, cool. Cool. I'll take it. We've got 10 iron walls. It's good enough. Okay, I think we just want the research to get finished here. The research for the stockpile, or the warehouse, whatever it's called. Warehousing. There we go. And then let's go and get digging. Yeah, now I think this is going to happen quite quickly, because it's actually quite an early bit of technology. Oh, yeah, I need to get the radar down as well. Where do I want to put this? Put this over here. Digging is already done. Wowzers. Great. Well, let's see how radar ends up looking for me. I've got the ability to... Oh, I've got a minimap now. Okay. That's nice. So does this show me... This shows me literally everything that I can currently see on the minimap. Yeah, okay, fine. Good. Very good to note. Happy days. Is this going to be a target? It might very well be a target for the enemy. Also, now that I've got walls, like proper walls, I can... I don't think I can upgrade them directly, but that might be something that I want to do in the future. Right, so digging. I've got digging. What have we got? Liquid extractor, digger Mark 1. Yes, please. I'm going to put you on top of the coal source here. Yeah. That's nice. And then how the heck do we make this? I am thinking it's going to be... I'm thinking it's going to be not too hard. Yeah, we can make this very easily, in fact. Okay, go make 10. I think 10 is going to be vastly overkill for what we need, but we will do it nonetheless. And whilst we are waiting for that to come through, let's go and get an expansion of our main belt here. There we go. Already the digger is built. Which direction did I have the output going? Yeah, this way. There we go. Okay, that is a lot of work for my small number of robots to get done, but I have complete faith that they will manage. I don't even think that I need any mining bots in order to operate this. I think it should just work. Do you know what? Especially if we get this utility pole in early. I don't think we will, but if we did get the utility pole in early, then we could start mining immediately. Right. Next, I would like to set up a assembler. Let's go here. This assembler. Do you know what? Demolish. I should just copy and paste. I mean, I don't know why I'm not copying and pasting. Copy structure, paste structure. I guess I can copy the settings as well if I want to. Ah, material research has been completed. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got battery capacity that is increased. I think I want another battery capacity upgrade if I can. Yeah, let's just go straight into the secondary battery capacity upgrade. Doesn't look like it's going to set any groundbreaking speed records, but we're okay with that. Speaking of stuff that I'm going to be okay with, I'm going to get another construction bot station because I have yet to actually build one of these things, and this is going to give me access to more construction slots, which I am very interested in doing. This is going to make bullets. There we go. We need iron and coal. Iron. There we go. And coal is... Where is coal? This one. Coal's a fuel. Okay, that's cool. We can work with that. And we should start to see lots and lots of coal come through as we are right now. That is amazing. That is really, really, really good. Okay, material processing 3. What are you? Printer Mark 2. It's going to be worth it, but not really right now. Let's go get power conversion. We're going to need that for stuff later. Advanced logistics. We'll get advanced logistics in a little bit as well. There we go. Look at that. The bullets are coming through here. That is amazing. So, bullet priority. Oh, I see. It's global. Use global settings. Yeah, nice. Okay, so the bullets are global. Very cool. Right. Do you know what I would like to do? Let's let's expand the visible range. I want to kind of try and take this entire area into my control here. So we'll go and try and expand down this way. Also, what can I do? I can show, hide, structure, outputs. That's probably a little bit better. Makes things a little bit easier to see. Yeah, so go out to there. And then go up. Sure. Great. Also, we've now got this construction thing. We're out of stock of construction bots. That is fine. I can make them super easily. Because, in fact, we are well on top of our operations. Which is great. And then as soon as they are built, just deploy them. Literally, as soon as they're in stock, please. There we go. And one more. Perfect. Exactly what we need to see. Great. So we're using some old wall. And we're using some new wall. Okay, I am gonna just roughly zone out where I want to have defenses. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And what I will also do is build another assembler over here. Again, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? It's just daft. I should just be pay structures. There we go. Literally just that simple. What research did I just complete? I completed power transmission. Thermal energy? Thermal power plants? Yep. Okay, we burn fuel. Well, it turns out I have literally just got a fuel source. So, I look forward to using that. There we go. Yeah, this is taking... It's taking a long time to get this built. Walls kind of do take rather a long time. But that's fine. How's my power looking? Not great. Power supply ratio is 50%. Not great at all. Well, that's why we're doing thermal research right now, I suppose. That is why we're doing thermal research. But, that being said, there's nothing stopping me from just banging down a few more. Sure. Banging down a few more of the windmills. Yeah, it seems like a no-brainer to me. How many turrets do I have? Not enough is the answer to that question. Power supply ratio is low. Yeah, we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that, and we're probably going to get ourselves some coal. Yeah, I also want to get splitters. I can get splitters, can't I? Or I can get pipe distributors, as they're called in this game. You do not make anything. Warning, approaching life forms detected. We love it. And so are they up north? Where are they going to be coming from? I think they're going to be coming from up north. Okay, hold on. Go pause for 2 secs. Let's go build some more turrets. Ooh, we're out of iron bars. Well, that's what we call a problem. Copy. Structure copied. Paste. Paste again. Copy settings. Select single target. Okay, well. Copy settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. Will that work? Or will we have to... Will we have to do more? I don't know. Either way, get to work, please. Gun turrets, yes, I've set up to make 10. That's why I'm urgently going to make some more iron bars. Thermal power generation is done. I would love to make a thermal power plant. I would absolutely love to make a thermal power plant right now. Good. Cool. You are making diggers. Don't care about that. Give me these instead. Oof. Yeesh. We need more iron bars, and we need them urgently. Iron bars. Iron ore. There we go. Better than nothing. But I don't think we're going to be able to repel. Actually, tell you what. Go back to base. So I think the enemies might be coming from the north. That is, it's hard to tell. It's not super obvious to me, but I think they might be coming from the north. Right. More iron ore. Yes, please. What's the issue here? Power supply is 0%. Ah, well, that's what we call a problem. That is what we call a problem. No matter, go and get that fixed. What about the rest of the grid? What about the rest of the grid? It's 100% at the moment, but that is about to change, and in a good way, I hope. Yep, there we go. There's the enemies. There we go. Go and attack. Good thing that I was already on top of fixing the... refueling the plane. That's nice. Doesn't look like there's a massive number of them. But... you never know. There could be some more enemies hiding just behind... just behind him. Don't destroy my base. Thank you very much. There we go. Have at it. Battery capacity. Amazing. We've just had an increase in battery capacity. That's what we like to see. Motor. I'm not wanting to... I don't want to build motors. I want to build this. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Great. Build some of those things. Right, well, that was fine. No big deal there at all. Absolutely, completely okay. Love to see it. Right, do I need some more... an exposed iron ore vein? Do I need another one of these? Another miner bot station? I kind of might. I feel like we need some more iron ore at this point. Can I merge? Can I merge these belts together? So that will allow me to cross, but I don't want to cross, right? I want to merge. So what was the advanced... sensing, electric current, sonic control. Okay, well, that's cool. Advanced logistics. Give me advanced logistics now. And then we can go and investigate the rest. You target this. That's iron, isn't it? Yep. And then fill with miner bots, which, of course, I don't have any in stock anymore. Yeesh. Annoying. But they're pretty easy to make. Oof. Iron ore is what's required. To be fair, don't know if I necessarily... blame the miner bots. They have quite a lot cut out. I will supplement the work of the miner bots by using my own ship here. Great. Right, so lots and lots of turrets are going to get built very shortly. That's great. Let's go and get a thermal power plant. I will just plonk you down there. In fact, you know what? I'll plonk 2 down here. That seems like a great place to do it. Get that all built. And literally output coal. Literally output coal straight back onto the line. Coal. Coal. Amazing. So are we connected up to the systems here? I'm going to just absolutely make certain that that is the case. So thermal power plant, look at that. We now supply loads and loads of power. I mean, the ratio now should be crazy. Total power output 8.4. Current is only 3.1. Total potential is 4.7. Current consumption is 3.1. Great. Okay, so yellow bar, once again, is bigger than purple bar. That is what we like to see. You need to be supplied with power. To be fair, pretty much everybody needs to be supplied with power. So let's go and do that. There we go. How about that? Okay, that is a big, big, big infrastructure investment that I have just undertaken. I'm happy with how this is all coming together now. So all of my turrets should be powered up. You've got bullet priority. You've got bullet priority. Yeah, we've got some defenses going on here. This is good. We're still out of stock on the miner bots? Really? Get the ship back out there. Go and do some more mining. Do you know what we could do? We absolutely could just do a digger in here, which would be fantastic and so easy for us to manage. To be honest, we could get multiple of these things, and that would mean that we don't even need to build miner bots. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be lovely? Right, so is there anything else that I want to get done here? No, I don't think so. I think we're actually completely fine with most things. I will say I can build... No, not more miner bots. Yeah, some more construction. Some more construction bots. I'm running out of space that I can build stuff in. And by build stuff in, I mean these sort of production facilities. There is a very limited number of places that I can build production facilities that are connected to the main belt. There we go. Construction bots. Insufficient Plexa energy return to base. That's fine. We're okay with that. Great. So loads and loads of construction bots now up and running. That is what we like to see. Great. We got a full belt of iron coming through here. That is going to allow me to make miner bots to my heart's content. Not like I particularly need it. Shell priorities. Steel shell. What do I want to make now? Oh, yeah. Battery capacity, durability, maintenance speed. I'll take durability, I guess. Sure. And then what about technology-wise? Sensing. Device that detects status information. So this is like sort of rudimentary automation. Let's get those things queued up. Good to know that I can get a technology queue in place. Pressure control, material processing. I'm gonna go in. Right. Part of the reason why I wanted to get these construction bot stations up and running is because I feel like it is finally time to finish walling off my empire. Yeah, it's big. Big investment, obviously. And we can only do it in the areas that that we can see in. But we'll do that nonetheless. Right, also power. There we go. This will need to be connected, but it will be connected fairly quickly. Okay, good. Finish seeing all this. I'm presuming there is no enemies here. Research completed. Sensing 1. Great. Good stuff. Okay, that is suddenly looking so darn good. I am chuffed with that. Let's build the miner bots here. We might as well, given that we built the flippin' miner bot station. Did I get advanced distribution? I did. Pipe distributor. Yes. That's what I'm interested in. Pipe distributor, and we build a pipe distributor right here. Right in there. I mean, technically I don't need to, but I feel like I should, you know? Can I build... What was I going to build here? I was going to build more bullets or something? Well, who cares? Now we can build... Pipe intersection? No. Pipe distributor. Yeah, but it doesn't need to be that complicated. See, that's the thing. We can build a... We can build a pipe distributor here. Research completed. Electric currents. Marvelous. Happy with that. Go get that out there. That in there. That in there. Great. So yeah, that's even better, to be honest with you. That is even better. Let's go and suck this bit of pipe up. That sounds awful. And then plonk you in there. And then let's see if this works. Let's see if we're actually able to consolidate things. Also, need to make sure you're juiced. Need to make sure you are juiced. Otherwise, we'll have issues. Okay, this is wildly complicated. Set as output, set as input, set as input, set as nothing. That's absolutely fine. So that is a splitter. That is how a splitter will work. That is good. I am happy with that. That is great. So I can't repair, though. Can I do any repairs? I don't think so. I don't think so. How are we doing? How are we doing for walls? I tell you what, my walls are actually coming along very nicely. Let's bring this in down a little bit. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I am not displeased with how that looks. Let's go back to base. Get you into base there. Yeah, it's coming along just fine. Looks like we need a little bit more steel, but you know what? I'm content for that to be a bit more of a long-term project. Absolutely fine with that. Anything else that I need to get built / produced We don't need any more radars. We don't need any more drills or liquid extractors. We're fine. Assemblers, we're fine for. Pipe tunnels, we are fine for. Thermal plant, we're also fine for. Gun turrets, we've actually got gun turrets in the bag here. That is going to be a little bit annoying. Let's maybe put these gun turrets in a slightly better position. Yeah. Dismantle. Dismantle. How about that? Yeah. It's better. Good. Yeah, I think that'll just allow for my turrets to actually, you know, target the enemies. So, seems like a pretty important part of the whole design equation of building a defensive structure. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. I mean, the enemies haven't really been too bad. In fact, they've been quite docile for me. I've been all right. What do we got? Liquid extraction and now pressure control has opened up. Power amplifier, device that increases turret firing power. Oh, so that's a module. Okay. Unlocks the gas pump, used to move or circulate gas. Liquid pump, used to move or circulate liquids. Heating technology. I think these are components, right? I think these are components that I can use in other stuff. Why is this green? This is like tier 2 stuff? So I need steel processing first. Unlocks the... So what does material processing gives me? Material processing gives me the printer. So I should probably make the materials required to make the tier 2 printer. Yeah, that seems pretty important. And then the steel, a converter, maintains high temperature for steel smelting. Steel bar, steel beam. Okay. Manufacturing 2, that's got to be the assembler mark 2. Yep, it is indeed. That's fine. Logistics 2. Pipe mark 2, enhanced logistics transport pipe. Okay. Solar power converter, energy storage, gas power, base defense 2, bullet 2, chemical shell 2. Yeah, I mean, nothing here is sticking out as super unique. I mean, clearly, obviously, I've just done the tier 1 stuff. What about this up here? Construction 2? Repair bot station. Oh, that's exactly what I need. And a repair bot. Let's go and see if we can try and get this done. Now, are we going to be able to actually do this without the tier 2 research things? That might be what we need. We might need research materials T2 in order to research in tier 2. I think that is indeed the case. So, let's have a look. Paste structures. No. Copy structures. Copy. No, I will copy this instead. Copy structures. Paste structures. Yeah, we're building a little bit far away from... everything else, but that's okay. Build a couple of these. We'll need them for whatever it is that we need in the future. So, if you make research materials tier 2, we need semiconductors and we need motors. Both of those are really easy to make. In fact, we already make all of them. Semiconductors. We make all of the constituent parts. That's what I was going to say. We don't actually make the things right now. Motors. Right, so coil and iron bars. That is what's required here. Coil. There we go. Coil, iron bars. Great, and you are silicon tungsten wire. Silicon tungsten wire. And again, I think we've got all of the components that we need right now. Do you need to be juiced? Are you currently unjuiced? Yeah, you are. You are without juicification. Let's go and rectify that immediately. Now, the interesting thing is here, we could start to transition into a little bit more of a proper factory builder in the sense that we could have belts snaking around and going every what way if we wanted to. We're whoa, that was quick. We're actually capable of doing that now that we've got splitters. But I think I kind of like this whole, like, main bus sort of setup. It's really nice that all of the resources just sort of teleport to where they need to go. It means that we don't really have to worry about things. That's perfect. Right. So you need semiconductors. And you need motors. Cool. Easy peasy. And then that's going to give me research tier 2. And then research tier 2. I'm going to... Oh, tell you what. I'm going to do separate belts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do third belt. Second belt for everything here. Right, research materials tier 2. Research materials is tier 2. And research materials tier 2. Great. Okay. And that means that we are actually getting some research done. Very nice. It looks like we do need to use research materials T1 at the same time as tier 2. So that is something that we do need to bear in mind. Also, motor production is painfully slow. Let's paste another structure here. Paste another structure here. Bang that down. And can I copy the settings here? Oh, okay. So we can't copy the settings. We can only copy the settings on production buildings. That's a little bit of a shame. That's a little bit of a shame, but I see why that's the case, because you could end up wanting to copy one side and end up copying both sides, and then suddenly you've really messed things up and you've got a really crazy setup going on. Assembler. Do we not have any more assemblers? You know what? I can almost guarantee that I can build them right now. Printer Mark 2, Printer Mark 1, assembler. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I can make so many assemblers. How's the wall looking? The wall's looking great. In fact, we're so close to being finished. 3 more pieces. Could upgrade this bit of wall to iron. I don't feel like I really need to, though. I'm chuffed. I'm really chuffed. I'm a little bit worried about those splitters, I've got to be honest. That is a little bit concerning for me. Right, copy settings. It seems hardly worth it, to be honest. Copy settings, paste settings. Yeah. But there we go. We'll get the job done. Nice. A few more motors. And in fact, it's not even the... Oh, hostiles are approaching. I think this could be the first time that we... Why are you different? Oh, I see. Reload. That's all we needed to do. Let's go and get 2 more turrets down here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. So yeah, I think we're gonna get attacked from the south, and as soon as this little loop happens, so that's good. That's good. I think we're in a fine position to repel the enemy right now, which is lovely. What I'm not in a fine position for is expansion of my base. This is deeply worrying. Nope, settings copied. Don't really want to do that, but that's fine. We're going to make another tier 2 research manufacturing facility over here. Right, show us the enemy. Here they come. Right, this is going to be our first turret action against the enemies. It's slow. Oh, it's slow. Oh, give me another turret, please. And the power required to juice it. Oh my lordy, it is slow. You know what? I do worry. I do worry that we're going to need to get involved manually here. Yeah, there's definitely some chump that is just shooting at us from out of range. Oh, you're a new enemy as well. Bummer. Okay, well, that's fine. That is fine. Go return to base. That is worth considering. This is why I think we need to try and develop a secondary line of defense, which is why I think we've got shells, right? Like, shells would be for longer range engagements. What do I need? Motors and chips. There we go. Yeah, I think shells would be for longer range enemies. And it seems pretty imperative that I try and get that done. Right, we're up to 2 technology centers being supplied with the required research. That's good. And in fact, I think we can do even more. Dismantle this weapon over here. It's not like it's much good anyway. No offense to the gun turrets, which have shot like a couple of times. You know, don't get me wrong, it's great, fantastic, love to see it, but it would be nice if it was a bit more useful. Right, I'm just gonna try and make as much. I'm gonna try and make as much progress in the research department as we can, and it is all contingent on these tier 2 research components. So let's do it. There and there and there. Good. And here, tier 2, tier 2. Yeah, so we may very well run out of motors. That is a concern that I have. If we do, we'll just make more of them. Also, we clearly need more iron bars here. That is a no bueno. That is a real no bueno. Tell you what we could do. Let's do something up here. Then let's go and split things off. How about this? Just trying to think outside the box, right? Like, so we can get some printers that are kind of far away from... Yeah, sure, we'll just do that. We can get some printers that are kind of far away from the operation. And therefore, we can maybe be a little bit more efficient with how we're doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, output there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I've messed that up. So if we do that, that should give me, like, theoretically... I mean, it's just good in multiple ways, right? Because it means that I only have to have one output of iron ore. And it should just supply to this entire area, if my splitting works correctly. Then we go and find this guy. We're going to copy... Oh, look at that. We can upgrade to a printer Mark II. Ah, very nice. I like that a lot. Paste settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. Paste settings. So yeah, so we're using space that is far away from the main bus. And ideally... we might need to get this upgraded with better belt, to be honest, but whatever. Now, how do I make a tier 2 printer? I've not even looked at that. I need a motor, which I don't have. Well, we do have, but not in large enough quantities. And then a heater. A heater is makeable. I've seen it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't make the heater in here. Maybe the heater has to be made... Device used to heat substances. Yeah, I guess because it requires... no, it should be fine. Oh, well. Whatever the case, look at this. This is working like an absolute dream. That is a huge production increase that we're going to get. Yeah, I am chuffed with that. To be honest, that will really help all of my iron operations. Yeah, and a lot of my iron operations are... Oh, coils, what do you need? Yeah, you need iron bars. See, stuff like this needs to be upgraded pretty pronto. We don't actually have a level 2 assembler, but you know what I mean. This being upgraded to tier 2 printer, that'd be great. Let's go and get paste structures. See if we can try and do something like that. Yeah, there's probably, as I say, there's probably some more optimizations to be made along this line. I think assemblers, we benefit from having them really, really close. Printers, we can have them far away like this, which is, yeah, fine. Can I make pressurizer? Device used to compress fluids or gases. Yeah, so I can't make the heater then. Sonic generator. No, I can't make the heater. Okay, well, I guess we can't make tier 2... We can't make tier 2 thingies then. It's fine. Go make some coils. Yeah, so iron, tungsten wire. Nope. Where'd you go? Iron, tungsten wire. Right. Because that is a required component. That's probably going to be the required component that I'm going to need more of for the motors. So let's go and get on top of that. And it is really motors that are holding up absolutely everything right now. So there seems to be absolutely no reason to not do that. You are not juiced. And you absolutely should be. What I would say is that we cannot see what is juiced and what is not juiced when we show whatever the structure has. See this? You're not juiced. There we go. Thankfully, everything else is juiced. Because it's relative proximity to my round the world cabling effort. But yeah, worth noting. Let's go and get another one of these bad boys. Sure. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it works, it works. This is a cool main bus system. I really like this. This is really good. This game has really, really impressed me. Which is kind of crazy because it does not visually look that that sophisticated. But boy, oh boy, it absolutely flippin' is. Right, you know what? It's time. Let's take all of these back. Okay, and the turret as well, apparently. Didn't really mean to do that, but that's okay. Can we get you upgraded? We can upgrade, we just can't build over the top of. Okay, well... No. Okay, we absolutely can upgrade. Okay, well, let's do that then. Because that was what I was going to do. I was going to take stuff up in order to do that. Get you upgraded. I can't repair anything, so the durability of this tiny little wall is 7%. Which, not good, let me tell you. Not good, but if we do this, then that is my entire peripheral wall absolutely upgraded, which is phenomenal. Don't know what you're doing over there. Yeah, and I'm happy with that, to be honest. I'm also really happy with this iron operation. That's real good. So, coil. Great. Let's go here. Amazing. And what's the other thing? Tungsten wire. Are you going to have issues with a tungsten wire now video game? Yes, you are. That is a bit of a problem. But that's okay, because I am a problem solver. So, this, copy structure, paste the structure. That is exactly what we want to do. And then we literally just have the same setup. So we need to go across and then up. And... No. Cancel task, cancel task. Oh boy, okay, that was very flippin' close. Now I meant to select these ones. Wrap that up as well. And then just come... Well, not quite straight down. Because we want to save space on this bus, but you know what I mean. There we go. Good. Cancel... no, cancel task. Cancel task. Cancel task. And then get that going again. Nice. Nice. So, after we do that, let's have a look. Tungsten wire, we want to copy settings. And then we want to paste settings. Can I paste into multiple? Settings pasted. Job's a good one. Job is a good one. Fantastic. I think I might struggle to supply the amount of tungsten required to this area, but we'll give it a chance. Technology has been researched. Construction 2. That is phenomenal. That is really, really good. So that gives me access to the repair bot, if I'm not mistaken. Logistics disposal. The waste treatment plant. The processes and disposes of waste. Oh, okay. Biology research. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Steel wall? I'm not that bothered about a steel wall, to be honest with you. Repair bot station. Oh, I can make this. I can't make this until I get the base construction up and running. It's annoying. Biology research also cannot be built until the construction is up and running. Heating. Here we go. That's what I need. Cancel. Cancel. Go and do heating technology. Go do a bunch of these little piddly things. I knew that I'd seen that icon somewhere, but we needed a little bit more for it. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think that's a good order of operations. And look at this tungsten wire operation that we've got going on. Heck yeah! Look at that. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh man, this is really coming together. This is really coming together. So, I still need to get more motors. That is absolutely crazy. And I am low on coils. And the reason that I'm low on coils is because coils require tungsten wire. And tungsten wire I am not making in large enough quantities. Just kidding. I, of course, am now making it in large enough quantities. So that should ideally fix a lot of the backlog of all of the issues that we are having. I could be in 3 times speed. I'm not for some reason. I also want to go get durability, maintenance speeds, battery capacity before we get the other ones. Maintenance speed. I don't really care about maintenance speed. Plasma laser self-repair. Oh, I've got more stuff down here. I have got flipping everything down here. Oh my giddy ants. To be fair, I should probably have had all of this. I should have just had this researching the entire time. Look at it. What the heck? Research speed? Whoa. Why is that in here? Screw that. Get research speed. Research speed seems amazing. I presume that that's research speed for everything? Maybe not just materials? Maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't know. Right, let's go and build a couple of heaters then. Beautiful. We also need to build a pressurizer. Let's go and build a pressurizer. We need motors. We need cylinders. Sure. Build a couple of them. We will almost certainly have... There we go. We will need to get some more motors. Start building that. Cool. We just need to see the motors backlogging a little bit. It's kind of the ideal situation for us. But we'll get there. We will get there. I am pretty confident that we can do this. This tungsten wire operation has absolutely saved my bacon. That being said, I almost certainly want to get another digger in here. And then plonk this down. Like so. Should already be completely automated. Just connected up to the main bus. I love that. I love that. That is so good. And it now means that, yep, we have got a full belt of tungsten ore coming through here. That is amazing. Oh, that is so darn good. Research speed upgrade has been completed. Let's go get the next research speed upgrade. And then let's go and get the research speed upgrade after that. I'd love to be able to queue up multiple research speeds in the same category. But alas, I cannot. I cannot. Right, give me some more motors. And let's hope that we can backlog enough motors to just get, like, a couple of these bits across the line. All we need is, like, 1 or 2 printers. And to be fair, we don't even necessarily need that many. Maybe we improve one of our motor operations. Oh, no, we can't, because that's an assembler. Yeah, we are working towards eventually getting manufacturing. Hold on. Did I do my entire backlog? I think I did. Holy cow. Yeah, all right. Well, great. Let's get manufacturing 2, and let's get logistics disposal as well. That seems reasonable. Okay, just make an infinite number of motors then. Sure. Make an infinite number of motors. Okay, hostiles. Are we going to be able to repel them? I think we will be. I think we absolutely will be. We've got a pretty good defensive arrangement up at the top there, so I'm reasonably confident. I'll probably still have to get involved depending on how sophisticated the enemies are becoming, but I'm reasonably confident that we can repel the enemy quite easily. Okay, there we go. We've got some heaters as well. We need some more motors in order to make a printer Mark II. But I would like to get a first printer Mark II. That'd be pretty great. There we go. I don't know, queue up 10. And, yep, there we go. We've got our first printer Mark II. Very, very nice. And that is now able to manufacture iron at a significantly faster rate. Not like it really matters because I've actually already sorted for iron. I think we're actually pretty much sorted for all of our basic materials. Oh, actually not silicon. Well, where is silicon being made? It's got a tar input. It's this one here. Wow. I have not thought about this. I've not thought about this leg down here for such a long time. Let's get you upgraded to Printer Mark II. Sure. Let's do that. And then we need more heaters. Go make 10. Sure. Go make 10. We've now... Yep, look at that. We've now started to backlog a bunch of motors, which is great. And now you've already been upgraded to a level 2, and you're going to be able to pump out even more silicon. And I think we will probably be... We'll probably be fine in that regard. Construction base 3 has happened, which means that we can now get steel walls. Now, here's the thing about steel walls. I would be fairly confident that I can only get steel walls if we actually have the ability to make steel. That may seem like a bold claim on the face of it. Oh, hold on. I'd not even kept track. It's the range of these suckers. It's quite extensive. Also, I'm going to get some more research speed. Laser range attack. Bullet attack power. Plasma thruster. Movement efficiency. Movement something or other. Shield booster. That's enough. And also, it's the limit. Yeah, I mean, that was fine. I would quite like to be able to outrange the enemies. But that being said, the ranged units do so little damage that I'm not really too perturbed at the prospect of them getting through. Also, look at this. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, this is great. I am having an absolute whale of a time. This is a really, really, really impressive game. I am very, very impressed. Now, does research progress? Do we keep research progress? Because I think I need to get steel before I get bio stuff anyway. Maybe I should get lithium processing before I get steel. Before I get bioscience. And what the heck does waste mean? The waste treatment plant. The waste of what? I've not really been dealing with waste at all. I don't think so. Let's biological attraction. Oh, is that a... We can't research that. Interesting. Do we need something else done before then? Titanium processing, titanium bar, titanium beams. Oh, boy. It's good. It's really good. Okay, so how do I get steel processing? The storehouse. I should build this. I should build this regardless of if I end up using it, because it's kind of a cool concept. So I'm going to do that. Build that there, or at least zone it. And then a converter. Let's build... Do you know what? This can probably be done over here. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we're getting loads and loads of upgrades. That makes me very, very happy. What do I need in order to build a high-powered, high-steel thingy, this thing? Ah, we need these. Which I actually have got set up. Kind of screwed the pooch on that one, because I need the pressurizer in order to build... these. That's fine, though. Then we make steel. It's just that simple. Okay. Let's build like 10 of them. Let's go into 3 times speed. God, the assemblers here are so useful, aren't they? I mean, I do use them quite regularly, but they are really useful. So, what do I need? Steel bar. Steel beam. And steel bar again. Now, here's the thing. It's actually just iron bars that we need to supply here. Okay, so have I left it a little bit too tight? That's the only question. Dismantle. 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 So it might want to try and connect up to this belt over here, but I hope it doesn't. It doesn't look like it does. That's good. Okay, outputs. Output, outputs. Distributor, distributor, distributor. And you know what? Let's just go straight down. That's not where I meant to do it. Cancel. Yep. And retry that. There we go. Straight down. That'll do. So this is, I think this is like a good model of what I should be doing slash what I want to be doing in the future, because it's much more spatially efficient. We keep the sort of like tight operations close to the main bus, and then as we get further and further afield, we can get all of the sort of like single use operations, all of the stuff that just require one input, and that's perfect. I think it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. And so with that, we are now able to make the steel wall, I'm presuming. Right, copy, paste, and in fact, paste again. Look at that. See, perfect. We've left enough space, so that's pretty good. Steel wall. Yep, it works exactly as I thought it did. Fantastic. So we need steel beams, and we need iron walls, which are down at the bottom here. And then we need to make sure that it is appropriately juiced. There we go. And suddenly, should be great. Should work perfectly. And that is going to give me the steel walls, which will give me the opportunity to make a biology center. Let's build that down here. And let's see what we need to actually build the darn thing. Looks like a biology center, but it's not. Oh, yeah, I've got the repair bot as well. I completely forgot about that. I wonder what the range of that is. We'll see in just a sec. Biology center. We need some processing units. I'm not actually worried about the enemies. Processing units. It's fine. And I need some of these chips. I probably should just be making all the different types of chips in my factory. But whatever. Anyway, biology center, get that down. Amazing. Do I need any inputs here? Oh, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. Let's get the... There you go. Get the... Get the ship on the go. Let's also get some... There we go. Some more expanded defenses here. I need to be throwing more upgrades into my ship. That is absolutely something that is abundantly clear to me. Don't think we're gonna lose. Excuse me? You wanna fire? Okay, you're just looking the other way. Okay, not sure why that's the case, but oh well. Good job, everyone. Relatively easy to repair, but still a little bit more than I expected. There we go. And then go back to base. And I will just, you know what, use my steel walls that I have so carefully crafted. Right, we've got the biology center down. Let's get this powered up. What's up? Native organism should be powered. Now it should just work. Okay, I don't know what we are going to research. I don't know what the point of this is. It looks like the more enemies that I kill, the more progress towards the research that I can make, which is nice. But I might not be able to actually finish any of the individual bits of research right now. Gonna get a repair bot station and some accompanying repair bots. That is this bad boy here. I need memory units. Go make more of those. Yeah, I should literally just be making each and every type of chip. pretty much no reason not to. But I really do like the assembler modules that we've got here. This is cool as heck. This is cool as heck. Stop making that. We don't need to make that anymore. This is fine. Also, are we okay for power? Are we good for power? No, we're... Total power output is 8.4. Total power consumption. Currents. Yeah, we're matching. We're matching, but we're matching barely. That's a little bit less than ideal. Yeah, so I think in an ideal world, right, what you want to do is... Where's my steel? Why is my steel not being made here? Do you know what? That's fine. That gives me the perfect opportunity to test out a storehouse. Let's make a storehouse. Wherever the heck that is. Resource. Is it this one? Storehouse. Yeah, good. Make one of these. And then we'll go back. There we go. Build our bot factory thing. It's this one, the repair bot station. Set up one. Okay, so with this storehouse, all we need to do is store all of our excess steel. And we should be able to store 200? I guess we'll find out. So we store all of the steel that we're not actually using for anything that is currently clogging up all of my belts. And that will allow steel beams to come down here and therefore be used in the construction of upgraded walls, which is happening right over here. Very nice. Okay, so this is a little bit of a problem. Kind of flew a little bit too close to the sun there. What we probably should have is we probably should have two setups. We probably should have one setup for steel beams and one setup for steel bars. It's not the end of the world, is it? Far from it. Far from it. 99 out of 100. This is... Okay, so it's not actually that good because we just can't store that much. Okay. Not a problem. And yeah, we're already backlogged again. It's fine, I suppose. Does that give me enough for... Yep, it absolutely does give me enough for a repair bot station. I don't have any repair bots, but I will test out how to make them right now. They should be down here. Repair bots. I need... What type of chip is that? Another type of chip. See, I probably just... Dude, I should have just made the... I should have just made all the different types of chips. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should have made all the different types of chips earlier on. That would have been much flippin' easier than the situation that we now have, where I have to manually make them anytime I need them, but that's okay. Right, proof is going to be in the pudding. How large of a repair range are the repair bots going to have? Very large, by the looks of it, and in fact, it looks like they might even have an infinite range. And the great thing is they can even repair the core of the base as well. Okay, well, that is what we like to see. That is good. And they're just gonna make that work. That's lovely. So yeah, no real idea about what the biology research does. Also, tutorial, I completely forgot. Power grid management, construct a radar. Yeah, I'm doing that. Don't worry, I've done that. Construct a defense turret, stock management. Unlock storage facilities. Yeah, I've not... There is like a... So if I remove this, I can get a storage module, which I don't currently have, and I don't think I can... I don't think I've even researched, to be honest. But that would allow me to store more resources in my core. Do I care? Not really. Mission objectives. That's it. Okay, thank goodness. Use limited resources efficiently to research technologies. Once resource-packed research is complete and production has begun, the mission can be completed. This concludes the briefing. Good luck, Commander. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to wrap it up there. This game is great. Really, really, really good. I think there's a lot more potential for sort of branching off the main bus. I've kind of just, apart from this area over here, decided to keep everything quite lean, quite clean. The main bus is it's good as heck. God, this is a good game. This is a really, really good game. One that you should absolutely check out. It's currently slated for release on the 21st of July. You can find it linked down in the description below. CosmoFab, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty darn good. Get subscribed to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And of course, been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.